Hello everyone and welcome to part 28 of the Pokemon Red No Star Run playthrough. Last part we just got here to Cinnabar Island, and now this whole part's going to be the Pokemon Mansion like I was talking about last part. Um, and yeah, I'm riding solo on this one, Jason Derulo style. So, um, no guest commentator. So, I gotta make shit up on the fly, and yeah, hopefully I don't run out of stuff to talk about too much. So here's the Pokemon Mansion. The main reason why we're coming here is because we have to get the key in order to get to Blaine's gym, the 7th gym. And that's really it. I mean, you come here to level grind. The Pokemon are decently high leveled. And there are a few, good TMs to pick up as well, but yeah, that's why we're here. We need to get the key. So, this being a dungeon, quote unquote, there are of course random encounters as you saw with the Ponyta. So, in terms of Pokemon you can catch, obviously Ponyta, and majority of it is also other fire type Pokemon like Growlithe for red, Vulpix for blue, and a new Pokemon we haven't seen yet, Magmar, but blue only, which is kind of Well, at this point in the game, you probably wouldn't want a fire type. You probably already have a good fire type, and it's a little late, but what can you do? There's also the coughing line with coughing and wheezing and Grimer, and with or the Grimer line with Grimer and Muck, and yellow. I see Rattata, Raticate, all that shit. Different rates and levels depending on the floors. There are four floors in total, one being a basement. So, and one other Pokemon that's interesting that you catch here is a Ditto. Don't think I've ever talked about Ditto, but Ditto's not really useful until Gen 2, and that's because breeding. Gen 1, its ability is it knows this move called Transform. That's the only move it knows, which it just turns into the Pokemon you're battling, taking their moves and just turning into that Pokemon. So, if you're like, hey, I want to use that Pokemon because it's nice, then you could use a Ditto and transform and use it against your opponent, but I don't know, I've never really been able to find a good way to use it, but yeah, there's that. The gimmick behind this place is, there are once again the, barricades blocking us off like we had back in Silphco. Only this time we don't have a key in order to open them. This time we have to press a button on a statue in order to open them. There is kind of a catch though, it's with the puzzle I suppose. When you turn a set off, it also turns a new set on, so you kind of gotta be careful and you don't I guess trap yourself. You can't really trap yourself like it permanently stuck, but you can block off the way you need to go to, and then it's like, oh god damn it, and then you gotta go all the way back to the statue and press the button again, and yeah, just be wary. And the button doesn't go for just one set floor, it goes for the whole place, so it's programmed like that, so it doesn't reset after you go to a different floor. Here we're introduced to a new trainer class, being the Burglar. They mostly use just fire Pokemon. I think there might be the occasional poison, but yeah, they mostly use fire. The one thing special about them though is they won't go up to you and fight you if you get into their line of sight. It's just if you talk to them. So you could potentially have a easy time when it comes to trainer battles here because majority of them are burglars. So even if they look at you, they're not going to battle. You have to talk to them in order to battle. You saw there's a journal about Mew being one of the legendary Pokemons of this gen. The whole Mew and Mewtwo thing is, there's actually a lot of backstory here that a lot of fans like to go in depth with, and can lead to some creepypastas and not really just creepypastas, maybe just speculation on just the past and mythos of the Pokemon world. which is you know, it's interesting. I'm not really gonna go into detail. If you wanna know anything about that, just look it up, Google. Jay Witz, he does a lot of Pokemon Fact of the Day shit. Um, and yeah, that's always a fun time to watch. So if you're curious, you just go watch that. Hint, hint, plug, plug, cough, cough, link in description. I'm just kidding, no link in description. um, but yeah, this place isn't too bad. I don't know if I said this already, but it's not too bad. It's just the whole puzzle, and pressing of the buttons and shit, and yeah. I'm also trying to find all the items I possibly can just to show it off. So I generally go through this place a lot faster. Matter of fact, I could say that for the whole fucking playthrough. I generally, as a kid, I didn't like to fight out all the trainers. I tried to avoid as much as I could. Nowadays, I do, just because I like to have a well-balanced team, whereas as a kid, I would just use one Pokemon. I guess it's known as overtraining. At least that's what one kid called me in middle school. Where you just use one Pokemon for the whole game, and the rest of your Pokemon are like level 5 and just are used for pretty much HM bitches. It's quite doable. If you do want to go that way, I guess you could just powerhouse your way through the whole fucking game. I'm not sure if it would work so well in maybe later gens, like Gen 5. And I feel like I'm fucking about to yawn. But yeah, I generally don't, or didn't as a kid, fight all the trainers, but now I do. And generally I don't like explore everything either. I just go to where I need to go, and that's that. It hasn't really been till I started exploring, which is why when Gen 6 came out, I explored the hell out of that game and went everywhere. I remember because it was me, my cousins, my brother. We all got the game at midnight at a local Walmart. And you know Walmart, they're all fucking pissed. And they're like, which one do you want? I'm like, bitch, I want both. And they're like, bleh. But we got it, and we were all playing it together. And the next morning, my cousin and my brother were already at like the second badge. And I still didn't even get the first badge because I was just like going through fucking everything and going on all the goddamn houses and looking to see at all the fucking wild Pokemon I could possibly get, and yeah. I like playing like that though. It's just a lot of time consuming and you don't have time to play other things, but welcome to the world of RPGs, where that's pretty much the norm. You have to put so many goddamn hours into it and you can't play anything else. Because, you know, you have social life or responsibility, so you can't just play the game 24/7 and like, oh, I'm bored of this game, time to play this game. Oh, look, I put fucking 24 hours and shit, and yeah, I have no life. Nope, that ain't for me. But yeah, where we need to go is fall down, and I fell down the wrong hole. Don't fall for that trap. I actually didn't know that led to nowhere because, you know, I never really explored. But yeah, that leads you back to the first floor, or basement. No, I think that's the first. I don't really know, it's kind of confusing. You want to take the first one, the bigger hole. So that's where you want to go, and that'll lead you to a new section, and you could pass this guy if you want to, but you know, I gotta fight him. One thing that is a little annoying about this place, though, is you seem to run into fucking wild Pokemon like every 10 seconds. Oh god, I did have a yawn there. But yeah, you know, I just every goddamn fucking second. That's one thing I don't really like about this place, but what can you do? That section earlier, and you, god damn it, here comes my point right fucking here, fucking every 10 seconds. Oh, this was a bitch at it, you better believe it. But that little section earlier where I kind of went down and I was like, fuck it, and I went back up. That's actually the exit if you want. It's kind of a quick exit to take. Actually, I think it might be the only way to get out because since you fell in that hole, I don't think you can come back after that. I think that's a point of no return. Of course, if you have, you know, dig or teleport, you might be able to get out. But you know, the best way to get out probably is, or quickest way really, is escape rope. So this is probably actually be the one time I'd recommend taking an escape rope with you. Otherwise, you know, you might accidentally kind of trap yourself in here with the whole on and off switch, and you might have to track or go all the way back to the fucking switch, because the switch is right here. This is the pretty much only switch, and the one you'll be going to the most. And if you mess up and that section where you need to get out is blocked off, you're gonna have to backtrack all the way over here, which isn't, well, it's not like it's far. It's just, you know, all the fucking random encounters. So to make it easy on yourself, I'd say bring an escape rope with you, or dig, or teleport. But yeah. That's pretty much it. This is the last floor we need to explore, and then we can get the secret key, and we out of here. How much time we still got left? Like 5 minutes. That's Blizzard. Blizzard's like the best fucking ice type move. Well, in Gen 1. I think it's 3. There's like Sheer Cold, which is an instant KO move, which I'll explain later once we actually get one. But Blizzard is, Blizzard's nice. Decided to teach it to Cloyster because, you know, he's an ice type and he could use some more ice type moves, and if Ice Beam ain't doing the job, Blizzard, bam. The only thing is, like Thunder, its accuracy I think is like 70 or 75, so it does have a slight chance of missing, but kind of risk versus reward kind of thing. So here's Muck, and Muck is pretty high level, 42. So and the rare chance you do encounter like a Muck or a Weezing, they're pretty high level, so this is a good place to level grind. Which I actually, just thinking about it now, I actually do level grind a shit ton after this session, because, well, you know, and the game's coming up, I want the team to be ready, and also I'm trying to get Dragonair up to freaking Dragonite already. And I think I'm actually 1 level away from doing it when I level grind. I level grind everyone here except Jolteon, because Jolteon was already level grinded from the sea routes. But with no, not everyone. Dragonair and Vulpix, I could not level grind here because, you know, for Vulpix everything is fire or poison, and Vulpix is a fire, so it wouldn't be too, like, yeah, he could defeat the poison types, but in order to make it go fast, you know, I just want to fight everything I see. And if I find, you know, fire type, I can't really use anything with Vulpix, so Vulpix was a no-go here, and Dragonair just, I don't know. Dragonair doesn't have any good moves, really. I can't fucking wait for it to evolve. One bad thing, though, that I found out is Dragonite, like Charizard in Red and Blue, can't learn Fly via TM for some fucking reason, but it can in Yellow. So I definitely want to teach it Fly, because I don't want to fucking swap him out for Farfetch'd every goddamn second. So I'm gonna probably trade it to Yellow and teach it Fly, and then trade it back. So yeah. This is Solar Beam, best grass type move. It comes with a price though. You have a turn of charging. So the first turn you use it, it charges up. Second turn, boom, and it's super powerful. I think its base damage is like 120. So real good grass type move. If you know Sunny Day, it will eliminate the recharging period. So use Sunny Day, bam, and then Solar Beam, bam. Sunny Day also increases the power of fire type moves, but yeah. I guess that would kind of go again, like work in a fire type's favor against a grass type rather than vice versa. But whatever. Set up a Sunny Day when you're fighting the water type Pokemon, and boom and bam, and yeah. So yeah, I just had to press that switch just to make sure that thing was open, because I think I did take that way out instead of just using teleport or anything. But yeah, we got the secret key, so yeah, we're ready to roll. And like that, we are out of here. And it just takes you to the same exit. If you go back in, it'll bring you to the entrance. It won't bring you to where we just left. So it's kind of weird. It doesn't really make sense. There's a back entrance, but yet there's only one door to the build. I don't know. Oh boy. But yeah, so we are approaching the end of the game here, folks. Next part will be, you know, fighting Blaine, getting that 7th badge, and right after that, there's really nothing to do. You just go straight to the 8th badge, and there you go. Fight the 8th gym leader, 8th badge. And we have all badges, and then it's time for Elite 4. So we are approaching the downward slope. So that's good. Like I said, I don't really hate this. I just want to get this over with so I can do some other things, because, you know, other things. Woo. But that's the price you pay for an RPG. Pokemon's not even that bad of an RPG. Other RPGs can take fucking forever. But, meh. What can you do? Just those games that take fucking forever. But yeah, next you see that team, it's gonna be level grind. I kind of forget what levels I get it to, but, yeah. So I'll see you guys next part where we'll probably fight Blaine and Eve, maybe start the 8th gym in the same part, so maybe even beat it, who knows. So many opportunities, so much to look forward to, yeah. So yeah, I'll see you guys next part. Take care.